Hi everyone. So I recently had a lesson, a breakthrough, a moment of wisdom come through me, and I wanted to come on here and share it with everyone because I thought it was very insightful and, well, it might help someone else. As most of you know, probably know, maybe not, who knows, but my husband and I are on an adoption journey. I am so looking forward to becoming a mother, and with that, I have also become very much aware of the practices and the things and the people in my environment who have modeled being a mother for me and what kind of things I would want to do differently with my own child. And recently, I underwent a surgical procedure, which I'm actually still recovering from. And so I am so blessed and am so grateful that I have such an amazing support system. And my parents have been here, as well as my husband, of course, but my parents have actually come in from out of town to help to support me, to help me with the daily stuff while I'm completing the recovery process of the surgery. And while I am so grateful that I have that, I have also noticed that in her good intentions, my mother's good intentions and my father's good intentions, they have been treating me like a little hurt bird or a doll that shouldn't do anything because I might break or because I will not heal properly or I will not recover. And what I've realized is when parents treat their children this way, be it when they're a child or when they're an adult, what they're actually doing is preventing that child or that adult from living their own life journey. So we all come onto this earth to have a very specific life journey. I believe that we all have our own paths that we have to take, our own journeys that we have to take. And when my parents try to do everything for me, what all it does is take away my ability to be myself, to find my own way through this recovery process, to really be in my body and notice when it's okay for me to start exercising, how much movement is healthy for me, what things I can figure out. For example, I have a drainage bag hooked up to me, and I have pretty much felt like I can't leave the house. That's how my parents have made me feel. Like, even if I wanted to, they just come at me like, you shouldn't be doing this, or you shouldn't be doing that. And just to avoid dealing with that, I just lock myself up and not do anything. And right now, they are away for a little bit, and I've gotten up, I have gotten dressed, I have figured out the drainage bag, I have figured out how I can, cover it up and maneuver it so that I can go out and drive and do things. And in doing that, it made me realize that as a parent who means well, but as a parent, if you're not allowing your child to be curious, to be in their body and see where their limitations are, to explore, to figure things out on their own, to make their own mistakes, what you're actually doing is unknowingly, because I know they're doing this unknowingly, but what they're actually doing is making the child feel like they can't do things, like maybe they're not good enough, like maybe they can't figure things out. And what it does in turn is it stagnates the creativity, the resilience, the ability for this child to know that they can do it all, that they can do anything, that they can figure it out, that it's okay to make that mistake. And so it's made me realize when I become a mother that what I want to do and what I need to be cautious of is, of course, a child needs love, and of course, a child needs help, and of course, a child needs support. But I also need to be very aware of when it's time to let go. And when it's time for me to step in and support, and when it's time for me to let go and allow them to make those mistakes, and allow them to explore, and allow them to see that they can figure things out and that they're resilient, and allow them to even have confidence. Because the reality is I can tell, I'm an adult, I can tell that my mom is not confident that I will know what to do and that my body will know what to do in order to heal itself. I can feel that from her. And as an adult, I can make my own choices now, and I am quite aware that I know where my limits are. I know what I can and cannot do, and I know that my body is healing, and I know how to take care of it so that it will heal properly. But as a child, the child is feeling into that, and the child is not necessarily aware that they do know how to do this stuff, that they do know how to figure this stuff out. And so what in turn that can also do to a child is it can cause them to lose confidence in themselves and cause them to not feel worthy and not feel confident and not feel like they can go out and do things. So in turn, it can hurt a child's self-esteem without even noticing it. And I just wanted to share this awareness because I am so grateful for this awareness. My intention as a mother is to give that child the ability to be confident, to know themselves, to know that a mistake is not a bad thing, to have empathy and compassion, to be resilient, to be curious, to explore, and to ultimately walk the journey that they are here to walk on this earth, knowing that they're not alone doing it, knowing that they can always come to me for support, knowing that I'm going to love them regardless of what happens. And I so appreciate this awareness. I so appreciate my parents for this awareness. I so appreciate how they love me. I so appreciate this experience, this whole entire experience, because I know that it will make me a better mother. And I wanted to share that because I think it's an important message that needs to be heard. All right. Thank you all for listening. Baby, I am so excited. I cannot wait. And if this resonates in any way for anyone, I'd love to hear your thoughts.